Hello, dear viewers. Thank you so much for joining me today. It is the day for the Iowa caucuses, and it's very exciting because nobody quite knows where this is going to go. The polls have been jumping around over the last week. First Biden was ahead, then Bernie's ahead, then Bernie's a lot ahead, and then another poll says, well, maybe they're really neck and neck, and then Buttigieg is further back, and now all of a sudden, oh no, he's right. He's barking at their heels, and Liz Warren seems to be keeping a nice, solid upper teens, but then 34% of the Iowans say they're not exactly sure. They could possibly change their vote. So, there are a lot of good candidates. There really are. And I know, everybody, all of my viewership, they have different opinions upon who they like. And frankly, I like them all. Some I like better than others. Okay, that's very true. Some I might have some reservations about. But really, man, we'd be better off with any one of them. And I will get behind anyone that wins the nomination. All right. So that's where I'm at. And let's see. Let's look at the top four. How about that? Okay, Spirit, I just want to see what their cards look like. Should we ask about for tonight? Well, why not? Okay, we're asking for tonight. What do their cards look like? We have the Two of Wands for Joe Biden. Okay, so we got the Two of Wands for Joe. All right, so in other words, it really is between him and Bernie. Okay, we got the Justice. Oh my God, we got another two. Two scales, two wands. Ooh, see, the cards have been doing this to me, I have to tell you guys. Driving me absolutely crazy. Because I'm like, well, they must be, we must be getting more clarity the closer we get, right? Well, then I keep getting these twos. It's like, okay, what else? Okay, Knight of Coins. That's a reminder. That's a reminder that, this is just the beginning. That it's about the reliability. It's about the day in and day out work on the campaign trail. It's about steadily increasing support. Okay. So I feel like what I'm hearing, frankly, you guys, is it is very even between the two of them. Very close. And I don't see a decision, but let's look for Bernie. Let's look at Bernie. And then Spirit tells me that after all, this is just the beginning. So we'll see. I'm trying a new microphone here. So, I'm hoping that helps. Because I moved the camera further back when I started using the board, you couldn't hear me as well. So I thought I would try this microphone. So let me know if you think it's a good thing or not a good thing. All right, I'm sorry. I'm letting the distraction leave the room. Okay, I had a helper. Kitty wanted a little bit of attention, and it's just not a good time, I told her. So so poor Cinderella. Cinderella had to go. Yes, her name is Cinderella. No, I did not choose it. She doesn't look glamorous at all. Maybe she looks like Cinderella before the transformation, the bibbidi bobbidi boo. She's a muted calico, and her face is a checkerboard. She's got like light orange, like this, and then gray the others. She's very cute, very, very cute. Anyway, I'll have to show her to you one time. All right, so now we had all that distraction between Biden and Bernie. And Biden, oh gosh, yes, those cards. Oh my gosh. 2 and 2 and 2. Okay, let's see for Bernie, Spirit. What do his cards look like for tonight? We're asking for tonight. Uh-oh, the sun, but then it's reversed. Okay, the sun, but then it's reversed. You know what I think that means? I think that means there's joy. I think that means he has a very strong showing. And it changes things. But I don't know. I feel like it's so close between him and Joe. Let's see. And we've got the devil. Okay, so, that card a lot of times has represented corporate America, greed and avarice, trying to pollute our politics and influence him. So I think that means that he is bedeviled by that still. So there have been, there's been controversies about, is he being given the fair shake, both in the media and by the DNC? Is he given a fair shake here? And that would suggest to me somehow that, Biden, who would be considered more the establishment candidate, is getting some advantages. I don't know exactly how or what. It could be money given. I don't know, but there are some advantages. There was some concern that perhaps the timing, and I'm not sure. I don't know, but the timing of the impeachment hearings could have been planned to disrupt campaigning for Elizabeth Warren and Bernie Sanders, because at the most important week, there they are, over having to be in the Senate for the trial. So that could be that. I don't know. But there is obviously then some corporate kind of sway happening here that is working toward his disadvantage. Okay. But we have look at that. We got that Wheel of Fortune. It's time. It's time. You can fight it all you want. It's time. So the way I'm reading this is it is going to be real close between him and Joe Biden. But he does so very well that the DNC has to take him a lot more seriously, and the media does. And I don't know if that means Joe edges him out a little bit, because I kind of have a gut feeling like that could happen. But, we're only getting the 2 2 2s in the cards. And even here, we got two people on each side of the devil. So we're only getting that. So it could be so close it's too close to call. And that's what Spirit is telling me right now. But I do feel like with this truth telling, a candidate who is really pushing to get money out of politics, it's just inevitable that type of candidate will dominate. If not now, then soon. So that's what I'm seeing for Bernie. Ooh, interesting. That's interesting. That was another question that I had. And I do ask about this occasionally. I've got a couple readings on Patreon about this. Is Bernie getting a fair shake? Is Liz Warren getting a fair shake? There are plenty of insurance companies who would hate to see either of them elected, because think about that huge shift. If it's Medicare for all, well, all of a sudden 2% of our tax dollars go toward running it, 2 or 3% rather than 15 to 17% wasted doing it through the insurance companies. That's all good for us, but is it good for the people at the insurance companies? Not so much, So there's that, and the deep pockets. So let us see about Buttigieg. Let's look at Pete Buttigieg. Although there's Warren. Warren has steadily been polling ahead of him, but now he had a surge in one of the polls. Well, let's go in order. Let's go Warren. Let's go Liz Warren. Okay, let's see how she's doing. I think she's been pretty steady polling in the upper teens. But again, this is a situation where it's hard to say, because 34% are going in not exactly knowing who they'll vote for. So for Liz, what do her cards look like tonight? Ooh, 4 of Wands. That's wonderful. That is really wonderful. What else do we have? We have the hope. She has reason to be hopeful. I think she'll do better than projected. And we have the Queen of Coins. Some kind of stability there. I think she'll do better than projected. But the 4, what in the world is up with the 4? I want to know. Because a lot of times that means the White House. Is tonight the night she earns her spot in the White House, whether if it's not as president this time, it's in another capacity? Knight of Wands. Yeah, I think that could very well be, actually. It could very well be. Tonight is the night that I think she shows more powerfully than they think she will. But yet I don't feel like, will she show more powerfully than her poll numbers? We have the Devil card. I don't know about that. We have the Four of Cups, and we have the again, 2 and 2, Justice card. I don't know about that. Maybe it's even Steven with it, but I feel like there is, for some reason, something important about tonight that really does change the future for her. I always wonder about Elizabeth Warren as a VP. I always do. But I don't. There's pregnant with the possibility of that. Okay, of course it'll depend upon who's the nominee. Very interesting. Just very, very interesting. But she has every reason to be hopeful, apparently. And I think she's there to stay with that Queen of Coins, new beginning. Okay, so I think she's there to stay. All right. The Fool card. She's there to stay. All right. Okay. So let us look at Pete Buttigieg. Oh, interesting. Everybody's getting pretty decent cards, you know? And that's happened every single time I have read for these Democratic candidates. I've left it going, well, they can't all win. But what I do get is that Spirit is very pleased. I get that it's a good thing that there is so much life and vigor in the Democratic Party right now. That's what I do get. And I got lots of electricity right now as I say that. That's a very, very good thing. All right. Okay. So Spirit, what about for Pete Buttigieg? We've got the Ace of Coins. Okay. We've got the Nine of Coins. Okay, a lot of money here. Okay. We've got the Ten of Swords. Okay. Well, now, there's an opportunity for greater security. This has been an opportunity to raise money. He's kind of sitting pretty with his future in politics. He's there. He's established. But the 10 doesn't look good at all. I don't think he does as well as that one poll where he surged would suggest he could. I don't think he does tonight. In fact, they're asking, should we drop out? 3 of Coins after this. Okay, so, I wonder if pressure will be put on him to drop out because he's taking some votes from Biden. You know, and big businesses, large corporate donors would prefer a candidate who wouldn't shake things up much at all economically. And so I wonder if pressure will be brought to bear. Because frankly, right, he would be taking votes from Joe Biden, and Amy Klobuchar would as well. And Liz Warren could be said to be, taking votes. And this is the wrong way to put it, you guys, because these candidates are all valid and legitimate candidates in their own right. But, could be said to. That's why I say could be said to split the vote between her and Bernie Sanders. So, yeah, not sure how all that goes after the first caucus or the first few. But we'll see about that. Okay, now, let's see. I said I would read on the first 4. I think that we can do that. There are some others, but maybe I'll read on them in a separate reading. All right, and it's clear, I'm hearing very clearly from Spirit, this is just the beginning, and we should focus on the energy, the excitement, and being very involved in primaries and caucuses. Very involved. All right. Well, I thank you all so very much. Take care. Bye-bye.